So, welcome back to the channel, guys. So, the breaking news yesterday, this is a day later, but the Colts have traded apparently Carson Wentz and a second-round pick to the Washington Commanders for 2 third-round picks. One of them could, depending on if he plays 70% of the snaps, I believe, could turn into a second-round pick. So Washington was supposed to have this electric defense last year, and they were supposed to be the sack masters. Even Mike Greenberg went on TV and embarrassed himself by saying the Washington Commanders were going to win the NFC East and could go all the way. Don't underestimate Ryan Fitzmagic, who, of course, as usual, turned into Ryan Fitztragic. Got injured, as usual. And they fell apart. And they did not make the playoffs, did not win many games, have a top draft pick in this year's draft. And their defense did not play well. Chase Young did not play well. They really didn't play very well at all. Their secondary is still in shambles. Their linebacking core is not great. And their D-line is maybe a bit overrated. Offensive line needs help. They don't have a ton of receivers. Don't have great tight ends. Hello, we're doing a video. Thank you. That was my wife, guys. So, how do you feel if you're a Washington Commanders fan about getting Carson Wentz, former Philadelphia Eagles first-round draft pick that they traded a ton to get, and a guy that everybody thought last year, including myself, hey, he's going to Indianapolis, he's going back to see Uncle Frank, he's going to pair up with Uncle Frank, and he's going to really do it, and there could be a Super Bowl contender. They were on the edge with Phillip Rivers, who was done. He was shot. He didn't have anything left, and he still led him to the championship game. Or divisional game, sorry, my bad, divisional game. Or you say, hey, this guy's washed up. This guy's ass. This guy's garbage, whatever. I mean, I'm kind of mixed. I'm kind of laughing because I'm kind of like, he went from a team who had some players ready to contend for a Super Bowl to a team that is probably going to finish third or fourth in their division again. I don't know how much a difference he makes because I don't know how much a difference Ron Rivera, which you could bring him back to Titanic Ron, is what they used to call him in Carolina, with the Cam Newton debacles and just the draft debacles and in-game coaching debacles. He had that name as a coach for a while. It's pretty funny. Of course, neither team in that division is built to win a Super Bowl right now, I don't believe. The Giants just fired their GM and head coach. Now have a new GM and head coach. We'll see how that works out. I like Doug Marone. I like their GM way better than Dave Gettleman. That was a joke. The Washington football team / Washington Commanders, Redskins, whatever you want to call them, are still a joke. Their owners still could possibly be, who knows, indicted, pushed out of the league by this independent investigator who pushed Jerry Richardson, the Carolina Panthers owner, out of the league. Got him out of the league. So, your owner is in hot water. Your head coach, we don't know if he can fix Carson Wentz and make him back into what he was. He's obviously not trash because when he was in Philadelphia, he did a lot with not much. Their offensive line was not great. It was older. It was okay. Their wide receivers were not great. Their tight ends were not great. Their defense was not elite. The Eagles have not been elite in a while. Yeah, they got to a Super Bowl. That was over 5 years ago now. So everybody's forgotten about that. Of course, they forgot about it in Philadelphia the next year when they didn't win another Super Bowl. So, yeah, I think it could be a disaster, but who knows? You know, he's still got potential, but we thought that with Indianapolis, and for whatever reason, I mean, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Indianapolis' offensive line and weapons are better, or do you think the Washington Commanders' offensive line and weapons are better? I would take Indianapolis. Now, the defense, Washington might have the edge with the pass rushers, but they didn't play like it last year. Now, maybe this puts them over the hump and they win the division. We've heard that worst to first. It could happen. We'll see how the offseason goes in training camp and see how he plays with them. If he looks good and all, who knows? Maybe I'll pick them to win the division. You never know. You just never know. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, comment, hit those notifications, hit the like, subscribe. Really helps this channel. I can make more videos like this, and we can have some fun and maybe some laughs on trades like this. When everybody thinks it's a joke, well, it could come back to prove us wrong. And honestly could. We will see. We don't know for sure, but I'm skeptical right now. So we'll see how they do in free agency, how they do in the draft, how he does in mini camps, OTAs, and then training camp, and then of course the start of the season. So we'll also see what their schedule looks like as well. That has not come out yet. So we'll see, guys. So with all that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next video.